Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again, another reaction for you guys. Today guys, I'm checking out 10 greatest metal riffs of the 1980s uploaded by Loudwire. I was looking through and trying to find other videos to do for the channel. Came across this one, I'm like, okay, this will be pretty interesting, let's check this out because I love metal. Okay, it's my favorite genre of music. People ask me, well, what do you listen to outside of metal? I'm like, this, and this. It's mostly just metal for the most part. Or podcast or whatever, but music-wise, metal. So I came across this video, I'm like, okay, let's see what they consider the 10 greatest metal riffs of the 1980s. Now, from what I can see here, let me actually exit full screen here. I believe this was uploaded in 2017, so a couple years old, but regardless, I mean, nothing new of the 1980s is coming out unless it's like a lost tape or something, or a lost CD that never circulated, but here we are. So I'm curious to see what's going to be in this. I have a couple predictions of who I think is going to pop up in this, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, let's get into it and see what they do here with these top 10, and maybe there'll be some surprises. Who knows? But yeah, let's get into now and see what they consider to be the 10 greatest metal riffs of the 1980s. Of course, this is just their opinion. Doesn't mean we have to agree or whatever. But yeah, let's get into it and see what they show us here for the top 10. Let's do it. Down the burn. Okay, starting off pretty good. Heaven and Hell. I think they only do live. I think they're going to do live videos for these. Because I've done other Loudwire stuff before. And I think for the most part it's just live performances of the stuff they're highlighting. This wasn't a part of my predictions, so this is kind of a surprise. I mean, they're not wrong. This is an iconic riff. So, nothing wrong there. Yeah. I just love how that riff just goes. That's really good. Ace of Spades. Okay. I was thinking maybe Motorhead, but I wasn't sure. But, okay. Ace of Spades. Okay. I wasn't thinking Guns N' Roses would make it, but okay. Welcome to the Jungle. I mean, it's a classic. I mean, regardless of how you feel about Guns N' Roses, you can at least admit Axel. You can at least admit this is an iconic song. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't know what he's doing there. Cuts away. Okay. I was predicting Iron Maiden, but I was like, what song are they going to pick, though? The Trooper, not a bad song. Not a bad choice, at least. I remember hearing the song for the first time and going, God, that riff is crazy. And then the drums. I love the drumming, too. Okay, Holy Diver. It's because they're only highlighting the one riff and cutting before the song changes or whatever, so that it's just highlighting the riff. Because the video is very specific on the titling. See, I was predicting this to be number one. I was predicting Master of Puppets to be number one, maybe. Of course, Seattle, 1989. Some people have asked me to, like, do reactions to this. I can't. I mean, I can do rewatches of it, but I can't react to Seattle 1989. Okay, this makes sense. But this is not number one, so what's number one? Okay, this makes sense. Slayer, Raining Blood. Okay, I thought Master of Puppets would be number one, but it's okay. Raining Blood, I mean, it's fucking... I mean, the riff changed there, but whatever. Okay. 10 greatest metal riffs of the 1970s. Okay, that might be interesting. I'm not sure about that, but oh, okay. Interesting choices for sure. Okay. I was expecting Mash Puppets. I didn't want to, like, jump ahead and, like, predict before I watched the video, just in case I'm like, oh, I was completely right and that's boring. I just wanted to kind of keep it in my head and going, let's just see what happens. Okay. Raining Blood, number one, that actually It's not a bad choice. It makes sense. I mean, come on. Everyone knows the Raining Blood fucking intro. And then all that shit. Number 2, Crazy Train. You know, if you want to argue the point, Crazy Train might be number 1. Just because of how everybody knows that fucking riff. Everybody knows that riff from Crazy Train. But nothing wrong with saying that because everyone also knows the Raining Blood riff. Everyone knows the Master of Puppets riff. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's... You could literally take this top 10 and rework it slightly, and it still would be fine. Because, like, okay, that makes sense. But, okay. Good choices, though. Good choices. Now, I was not expecting number 9 for Scorpions. That's the one thing that kind of threw me off overall, was Scorpions Rock You Like a Hurricane. Because you could have easily put something else in there. But, hey... It's interesting. At least it gave me a surprise because I'm like, oh, what if there's like a surprise in here? Who knows? And there was a surprise, so that's good. So overall, good choice of riffs. Obviously, if I would have made a top 10 greatest riffs, which you guys might ask me to do, which I don't know. But if I was to do that, it definitely would not be like this. But I mean, there's some choices in here I definitely would consider because I mean, Raining Blood, Master of Puppets, Crazy Train. Heaven and Hell was an interesting way to start off, too, with Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. That's actually a pretty good start. I don't know. Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle. I probably would not have included that. And whatever the fuck Axl was doing there, I don't know what he was doing there. So, what do you guys think of this video here, 10 Greatest Metal Riffs of the 1980s? Do you agree with the list? Do you not agree with the list? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'm curious to know your thoughts. Talk to you guys soon. And hey, if you want to list off what you would consider the top 10 greatest metal riffs, let me know in the comment section below. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.